Hey guys, I'm 49 here, bringing you another video for you guys today. And today, I'm talking about South Park. You can tell because Eric Cartman's here and he's standing on my Stick of Truth Collector's Edition box. For the Xbox. Anyway, so this video is going to be about, it's going to be about, like, where does South Park Stick of Truth from, like, where does it tie in, like, if you go by the storyline wise, where does this connect? So, we're going to know where does this connect. Well, for the movie South Park, you could pretty much say disconnect after season 2 or mid-season 3 because this movie was being made when they were working on season 3. So you could say it was season 1, 2, movie 3. And because the last episode that aired on TV was Tweet vs. Craig in season 3 before the movie got released. So I'm gonna go with after season 2, in my opinion, perspective. But anyway, like people were trying to find out like where does this fit? Like where, if you go by storyline wise, where does it fit? Well, in my opinion, I think it's at directly after the episode of titled season 17, I believe. I think it's 17, I believe. Titties and Dragons, which is part of the trilogy of Game of Thrones, from Black Friday, A Song of Ass and Titties, and Titties and Dragon. Sorry, Song of Ashes and Fire and Titties and Dragon. And people claim that this takes place during season 1 of the series, which I do not believe that. I think that's total bullshit because if this takes place in season 1, where is Satan? I give you this Damien. Okay, Damien's here. Where's Satan? He was in season 1. Yes, he was. He was in Damien episode. He was there. He fought Jesus, and he doesn't make an appearance in the game. The only time you hear Satan is when the wood critters are there, and they mention his name, and you're supposed to become friends with them. I think he's your god, and that also makes no sense. The wood critters, they were not mentioned in season 1. They were like maybe like after season 6. Like, I'm pretty sure after season 6 they got mentioned after that. So there's no way in hell this takes after season 1. There's like no way in hell. And also another character, because well, Chef's dead, and Chef wasn't dead during season 1. Chef was alive during season 1, so there's no way that could take place. So it has to be after season 10. That's when Chef died and turned into Robot Chef, which they did with Dark Variation, which he didn't do anything for that, which I questioned. I'm tired, excuse me. And also because of Pip. Pip was in season 1, and he's not in the game. And because Pip died like somewhere, I think, after season 10, like 11 or 12, he died in episode 201. Which, by the way, you cannot watch the episode unless you have it on DVD, because South Park Studios, they can't stream it. The episode you cannot stream. That one, the butt face, and you can't find it online. I found like 200, South Park 200, but not 201. I can't find it, and that's one of the best episodes ever made. But you find it was Carmen's father, which I'm not gonna say in case people didn't see. It'd be a spoiler alert. So yeah. So and Pip died there, and and he's not in the game, so it has to be after that. And South Park 200, the reason you can't watch those episodes is because it's all celebrities they made fun of suing them, and they're gonna air Muhammad, the Muslim prophet, which he did air in season 5. By season 5, this season, and watch Two Best Friends. He's cleared it. They did not have a problem with it. And then fast forward to the future, into episode 200, 201, they got bullshit problems with it. If you could air it in season and you can't air it, I don't know why. I just don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of the reason why South Park cannot take place during season 1. And I say the episodes Black Friday, A Song of Ashes and Fire, Titties and Dragon, it's like a prequel to set up for the game because. One, they're wearing the same outfit, it's just that Kyle is not well. He's got Cartman starring Stan and Kenny together, which we know is Stan and Kyle, and Kenny and Cartman together. But, everybody's moved their outfits except for Kyle. But anyway, what really makes it, if you watch the end of the episode of Titties and Dragons, the final part of the Game of Thrones special they did, it ends with Cartman saying that we need video games, and he says, fuck it, we need video games. And he finds the stick, which is the stick of truth, in his backyard, and says we should play with this. And he says, fuck video games. So pretty much we could assume that they got the Xbox One, they didn't like it, and they like to play outside, role playing outside. And what happened was They got the stick of truth to start playing. It was together as friends, but then Kyle. But I think in the beginning of this game, they explained that Kyle and Carmen both had but how the stick should be used. They both had arguments about it. And they got into a big ass war, and it was makes sense. So that is pretty much the game. At the end of the episode, they get the stick. They get the stick, and then this game, they tell you pretty much what happens in the process to that gap you're missing. That Carmen and Kyle pretty much had an argument about the stick of truth, and they started a war. Well, Kyle ends up becoming the Jew Elf King with Dan on the side, and Carmen stood the Wizard King with Kenny on his side, and pretty much that, and that's the boundaries. And your character comes in along and puts up to the boundaries with you, after trying to find the stick of truth, who's took it, and who's lying, and pretty much gain everybody's respect in the game, which is good. So, excuse me. So that's what this game, like pretty much, it takes towards season 17. Like the Hop episode is not connected with this. It's pretty much Black Friday episode, a Song of Acid and Fire, and Tears and Dragons in this game, and that's it. And that's what one's complete with Game of Thrones. The RPG is complete, and then you can go with the Hobbit if you want to. And it makes sense that this game takes place. This game takes place on after the episode Tears Dragons, because originally this game was supposed to come out in December. Well, no, not originally, but the game got backed up so much times, and they announced Grand Wishes to all King to the final release, and they're planning on releasing it December 10th. And Tears and Dragons, the final part of the game, that aired a week before the game came out. So if that were to come true, it'll be Tuesday, Tears and Dragon, and then the following week this game gets released, and then it would make total sense that this game connected to it. Make total sense. So yeah, that's the idea. I did think for Season 17. And now I'm gonna talk about is like the beta differences, like what made it to the final product, what didn't. I know people are talking about like there's so many things like you supposed to fight hippies, ginger. Well, you fight gingers, but more gingers though, like not the whole mod, more of them. The girls, the cheerleaders, the vampire kids, the goth kids, no, not the goth kids, the vampire kids, and like crab people, and like look at old people, look at Giant Clyde, and during the show, I showed Stan, Cartman, Kyle, Kenny coming out of the cave, looking down at the world of Colorado, and destruction. And what I think would happen was, I read it on an article online. Online, I read an article online that's saying Matthew Parker said that they had the script and it was that long, but they said that mostly because of Australia, that the script had all the stuff like Giant Clyde and everything, like anything like that. They had to tone it down. I mean, they had to do a lot of cuts backs, which made it even delay even more due to the fact because they had to keep a rated M rating, so that's what they did. They toned it down a little bit and got rid of all some stuff like Giant Clyde and everything. It was really kind of downer actually, but I was really hoping for that. I'm like, how was if Giant Clyde in this like mode like that? It was pretty fun. But we didn't get that, but there's still hope. And I guess you can play in Australia if you want, but there's still hope because this game still has yet to come with DLC. Like yes, you should. You have the Ultimate Fellowship pack, which I got at GameStop. Like you have that and like the other pack, the Super Samurai pack, which is okay, but you really actually don't need that unless you want all the outfits. Because I got the Fellowship pack, like out of the game, that armor was all crap. I got all better stuff for it because that's how the RPG works. You get stuff at the beginning and not at the end. Let's play easy mode in the end. But yeah, there's still hope because yes, there's no DLC, but people are spectating that DLC is gonna be like you go to the mall to fight like they did in the Black Friday episode because the mall, that's the only place you could go. It was the mall until the sausage ship crashed and he went inside. Definitely go to the mall. That was it, and it was kind of a downer. You couldn't get into the mall. I really wanted to go there, but maybe you did the original product, but it was too much to make. Like it was way too much to make. Like you can't like to confirm you have to like cut some stuff out in order to get released on time. But it's still a good product at the end. It's still a pretty good product. But the DLC I hope is the mall or not because they did it in an episode. But I really hope the DLC is everything that got cut. So it's like you get the DLC, you replay the game from beginning to end, and you get the final full version of the game. you get the full uncensored clip. Already like they re-released the game, the extra content, and charge only like $20 or $40. I'll buy this game again. I don't give a shit. I want the full. Oops. I want the full product, but I love the part. It's my favorite TV show ever made. I've seen every episode. I own season 3 and 5. I'm gonna buy all the seasons soon, eventually. Probably by the end of summer, I should have all the seasons. I have the movie. I have the game. I have this. I have Team America Police. I had the 64 games. I know I had it. I remember playing, but I don't know if I had it or I borrowed it. I don't remember. I just don't remember. But yeah, that's what I think will happen. But yeah. Yeah, so it's a good game. I recommend it. But if you like not if judge about it, buy it on Amazon. But it's $40, so it's pretty much like $20 off, and you can get GameStop. But yeah, that's it for now, because I just want to give my thoughts about where this game will take place during the storyline, this whole entire South Park Saga, and all the stuff, the differences from the game and this, like what happened, and like maybe if we're ever gonna get those products to use. And another thing is that I really wish that during one of the trailers they didn't reveal Chef to us, because that would have been a perfect, like, if you don't watch the trailers and you play the game, you like were shocked, oh my god, Chef, he died, he brought him back. But we all know the voice actor wasn't a voice actor because he died, so they just used like other like words he voiced in previous episodes and cut it and made it to one, like they did for the Dark Vader episode. But I wish they didn't like show it, like they did, that was part of the trailer, but that kind of ruined the surprise. But that's like a thing you don't want to see in the trailer. That kind of ruins the surprise, in my opinion. But yeah, so check in within about I guess in about 5 weeks, maybe even less, or more. Because I pre-ordered Watch Dogs on Amazon, and I'll be doing an early unboxing. Because Amazon they ship the game out, like you get to get them like at least 1 day in advance. Because if you order on Amazon a game, then you have to get before the game is released. You have to get it before it gets released. The game, because when I built to get the game on a launch day, like at the stores, you wait for your mailman to come deliver the game, and that could be like, but my mailman just comes like 3 or 4, maybe 5, so it's kind of unfair. So I pre-ordered that Destiny on Amazon. I'm gonna get probably Watch Dogs. Like hopefully they do GTA. They mail like the weekend before they did GTA 5. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm doing a unboxing early for you guys. I'm getting the standard edition, no collectors. I'm interested in that. And that's it. Stay tuned for the Watch Dogs unboxing in a couple weeks. Hopefully it'll be an early unboxing, my first ever early unboxing, because it's Amazon, and it's kind of unfair if I have to wait like 3 or 4 to get the game for my mailman to come. So it makes sense. So that's it for 49. Stay tuned, great game. Recommend it. If you're an RPG fan, well, JRPG, watch it. This game's if you like, if all you do is the main quest, that's it. Just don't rent it out of our box, because after you beat the main quest, you're gonna go back and redo the main quest over again. We'll finish out the side quests. Some side quests you can't do unless you do the main quest. So it makes sense. It's like one of those games that if you fuck up something and you don't realize it, you can go back unless you have a thought to say before you did it. And so it's kind of lit. But after you beat the game, you do all the side quests, like all the ones that are activated, you can do. But it's fucking. I recommend that. I wish I'm like Big Al. She actually was like, he was in season 1, but all you hear is his voice in the game. But I'm like, that doesn't count. It's just a voice and a picture. That doesn't count. But that's it for me, and I'm just gonna continue playing this on my 3rd account. I didn't get the last 5 achievements I need. I'm playing as a thief. I play as fighter and Jew already, and I'm gonna do mage last. But yeah, that's a 49, and peace out, homies. Watch horror movies, and stay tuned for the Watch Dogs unboxing.